Guys, welcome back to lesson 2 of the CAC registration course with Director ResQ. Alright, in the previous lessons, lesson 1, we learned how to do name search using the normal method, which has to do with searching through registered business that are already registered using the public portal on CAC. Now on this lesson 2 registration, whereby we'll be talking about the more accurate means of doing name search on the CAC portal. This has to do with you having to register an account with CAC. Now after you've registered an account with CAC, the next thing you have to do is using that particular account as a means of doing your name search. Now this is not an agent account, but this is more like a personal account, probably for yourself. You can use it for yourself if you want to register your own business, or you intend to register your own business in time to come. Okay, so I'll be guiding you through first how you are to create this account, and then but I'll just show the skeletal work because we'll be doing that later on in lesson 3. So I'll be showing you the skeletal work of how you can create the account, but then I will log into one of my public accounts, not my agent account, and then show you how to go about this name search using substitution method. Alright, so if you are with me, let's go over to my browser and then we'll pick up from there. Alright, so now on my browser, what do we type to get there? You simply type these details into your browser, pre.cac. You can check the address bar on my phone. At the very top, pre.cac.gov.ng. That is enough. You can take out the /dashboard. So this is what you need: pre.cac.gov.ng. So once you've typed that into your address bar using your phone or your system, hit the enter button and it's going to load up for you. So let's give it time for it to load up. So like just the way we did that day, this is the home page of the Corporate Affairs Commission Nigeria. So this is the home page of the Corporate Affairs Commission Nigeria. So like I said, I'm just going to show you through the process of how you can register, and then you can now use this account created to do your name search via the substitution method, like I said. So at the top of the screen, you will see the button register, and you also see the button login. Alright, okay, so if you should click on the register, there's a form for you to fill, and here you need to input your details. You can register either using your phone number or your NIN, but preferably it advises you use your NIN. So once you've done that, the next stage will be open for you, whereby you fill your surname, your username, and the rest, your street address. All those things will be required. Please fill in. If you intend to use this account to register your own business, please make sure you fill in the proper details. The difference between this particular account and an agent account is that this particular account can only be used to register one individual per time. You can't use it to register multiple businesses, and that is the essence why you need an agent account, of which at the end of this training, to those that are qualified after watching this series of videos for the training, you will be given access to my agent account. Alright, so for us to just proceed over to this lesson, like I said, I was only going to show you the skeletal work. So I will be logging in now to one of the accounts I used in registering a business for a client back then. Okay, so just give me time, let me log in. Which of the accounts am I to use now? Okay, let me use this Bentete. Alright, so this is the process of how you go about logging in. So after inputting your username, like once you've created your account and all that, then you are good to go. So hold on while I log into this account. Okay, I think the password is correct. Ooh la la. Alright, so this is how the dashboard, the back end of the dashboard of a CAC account looks like. Now we have two sections. First, we have where we call the name reservation section, and then we have the second part, what we call the registration section. So what we are trying to achieve in this very training is how we can have a business name, a company name, an NGO name reserved in the first part, which is the top column, without it being denied, for us to get at least like I said, 97 to 98% accuracy that the name will not be denied, okay, but rather the name will be accepted. All right, so for us to proceed using this substitution method, you need to create what we call a public account, just like I created this now. This is not an agent account. An agent account has a lot of details and a lot of registrations ongoing with it, but this is a public account. So to not make this video very lengthy, what we are going to do, like I said, we are going to go back to these names which we attempted the previous time on lesson 1 and try to see how these names can be reserved using the substitution method, and you see how easy it is. You are going to see how easy it is. All right, so going back to the CAC portal, what you need to do is click on new name reservation. So once you click on new name reservation, allow it to load, and then you are going to choose the class of registration you want to do. If it's either a business name, a company registration, or an NGO registration, that's what you are going to fill in the classification. So once you drop down the arrow, it's going to ask you the question: is it a business name? Is it a company registration? Is it an incorporated trustee, where we have our churches, mosques, associations, club being registered? Is it a limited partnership business? Is it a limited liability partnership business? So any of them that you are doing, you fill up for it, you choose the appropriate one. So remember, this training is all about how you can go about business name registration. So for that reason, I'm going to pick the business name. Okay, now specific type, what do you choose here? It's either it pops up as a sole proprietor business, which is a one-man business, or it comes out as a partnership business, of which you know partnership involves 2 or more persons having ownership of the business that is to be registered. But when it comes about sole proprietor, you are singular, just the visioneer alone, the person who has the idea, who is doing about the registration, that has access and information about the business. So let's assume it's a sole proprietor business, so I just selected that. Then now underneath you see proposed names. You are actually advised to submit 2 names, because either of them will either be denied or approved, accepted. So like we said, let's go back to our proposed name. We have Godspeed Digital Services. So let me feed that as number 1, Godspeed Digital Services. I would have copied and pasted, sorry. Godspeed Digital Services. This is my option 1. Option 2, I can have let's say Godspeed Global Digital Ventures or Enterprise. Now it's either it comes out as an enterprise or it comes out as a service. These we will discuss further when we are doing our registration proper. So remember, the purpose of this second tutorial, lesson 2, is for us to get a more accurate means of doing name search. So I'm going to click on save and continue, and then this is where the main deal comes up in you using the substitution method. Now you are being asked, what is the reason for you wanting to do this search? If you drop down the arrow, we have, you either want to change the name of the company, or you are registering group holdings, or you want to do name substitution, or you are registering a new business entirely, which is the last one. But for the reason of this tutorial, we are going with the number 3, which is name substitution. Remember, this method is called substitution method. you are trying to see the business name that are already registered exactly as it is on the CAC database. Exactly as it is on the CAC database. That is what we are doing now. So we are choosing name substitution as a means to get our accurate name, to get accuracy on the name for the business we intend to register. So this will give us very close details. So like I said, we'll still type individually again. Like remember, we have the name to be what? Godspeed Digital Services, and the option 2 I chose what? Godspeed Global Digital Services. So what I'm going to do first is to type in this search bar Godspeed and see how many businesses are registered using this. So as you can see, we have the accurate details with their business registration numbers of companies that are registered using this name Godspeed. So check very closely. If we wanted to use Godspeed Global, you can see that before you count to number 4, there is already a Godspeed Global Express International. If you still go down very well, we have Godspeed Global Nigeria Limited. So you see that there are a lot of Godspeed, but let's not give up. Let's not give up now. Remember, the other name attached is Godspeed Digital. So if we should have the name Digital, there is no company yet that is registered using Godspeed Digital. You've seen it, but we have a lot of companies. If I should delete the digital, if I should delete out the digital, we have a lot of companies that are registered using the name Godspeed. But once I attach digital to it, it single-handedly picks it out that yes, this company is going to stand out. That this company is going to stand out because there is no digital when it comes to Godspeed that is near it. There is no name that is near it. Okay, let's assume that we want to go with the second option, which was Godspeed Global. So see, now that I put the Godspeed Global, it's filtered the 2 closest company that is registered to it, because we have Godspeed Global Express International, which I mentioned before, and we also have Godspeed Global Nigeria Limited, which I also pointed out, which was very close to the name. So you see, so this tells us that if we should want to try anything Godspeed Global, because of these 2 names that are already registered here, if we want to just put it as Godspeed Global Enterprise or Godspeed Global Services, it will be rejected because the closeness to these 2 already registered names are too slim. It's very close. It will be rejected because of, these days companies open bank account, and most times people don't even take time to pay attention to details before they make transfers. So with that, CAC are trying to avoid too close of a similarity when it comes to names. That's why some names are being denied. But when you work with this substitution method, it gives you a more accurate details. So instead of me going with Godspeed Global, I'll rather go with the Godspeed Digital, which there is no other company that is very close to it. So I'll prefer to register Godspeed Digital Services instead of that of the Godspeed Global. So you see how the substitution method works now. What you just need to do is create your public portal. It is assumed that, like I advise, it should be a portal that probably you want to use later on to register your business. That you want to use to register your business or your company, you understand? So it's going to bear your details. But mind you, you cannot use this same public portal that you've created to register a business for someone else, because at the end of the game, the details used in registering the account is what is going to bear as the director or the proprietor of that business. So it's a very risky thing. Do not create the public account and use it to register another business. It should be yours. It should be yours. If it's not clear, the WhatsApp group is open for questions. Understand? It's open for question. But as you can see, this substitution method has enabled us to see in details into CAC what needs to be registered. Okay, so let's go back. Still using this same name, we'll go to option 2, which is the Heavenly Kitchen Enterprise. So like we know, we're going to type the first word, Heavenly, type the next word attached to it, kitchen, then check enterprise. So let's go. Heavenly. So if I should type heavenly, how many companies do we have that has the word heavenly? Heavenly is a bit scattered. The ones that are very close to it, you will see it will be highlighted in it will be bold, which is very dark. Heavenly, let me put the second word, kitchen. Heavenly kitchen. So we only have two names that are very close to it. Heavenly Kitchen Ventures. So you dare not try to use the word Heavenly Kitchen Ventures because there is already a business registered close to it. Then you dare not use Ogoja Heavenly Kitchen because there is already a business registered to it. So rather, instead of me going straight ahead to say I want to register Heavenly Kitchen Enterprise, I will prefer to put a name between the heavenly and the kitchen before I continue with the registration. So I can put something like this is just an example. I can put something like Heavenly Meal. Heavenly Meal. You see, there is no name now that is close to Heavenly Meal Kitchen. Okay, let me take out the kitchen and see if there are businesses registered close to Heavenly Meal. Oh, okay, we have Heaven's Meal Multi-Concept, but it's totally different from Heavenly's Meal. So at the time you had the Heavenly's Meal's Kitchen, it will be a total ball game because there is no company that is registered which is close to it. So with this, you've been able to see that you get the exact registered businesses that are very close to what you want to register, and then you will now know how to manipulate the names so that once you key it in for registration, it will not be denied. So this gives us nothing less than 97% accuracy, and most times if you should do your maths well by knowing what to add and what to remove, it will add in between the names so that it will be different from that which is already registered. You will be getting nothing less than an approval when it comes to registrations. So this is it about lesson 2, having to do with the name search using substitution method, which gives you nothing less than 97% accuracy. So I'll be waiting in the WhatsApp group for your questions concerning this, and if you want to go ahead to create your accounts and you don't know, maybe 1 or 2 questions were asked within the process, get back to me on the WhatsApp group and then you will be cleared. Shut me up. I'm open for questions. Remember, this is an empowerment to you as an individual. Learn this skill, get the knowledge, and start doing these registrations for people so that you too can be a blessing to yourself and to the society and also to your family. Alright, so till the lesson 3 comes your way again, have a wonderful day and remain blessed. I am Director ResQ by name. Please remember, the favor you owe me is to subscribe to this channel. And to as much as the young persons out there that you want them to gain this knowledge, you can share this video to them. It's a free tutorial. Thank you and have a nice day.